Welcome people, welcome one and all. Happy Thursday. How are we? Yes James, Zico, yes Dan. What's up? It's music making club. Oh baby. I don't think we have a proper brief for tonight, so I think it's just going to be like freestyle night. I don't mean bars. Oh my god, look at the state of these headphones. I think my daughter's been at it. Like, just like peeling the like padding off. Wait, hold on, look at that. Isn't that absolutely disgusting? They were like coming away a little bit. I think she was wearing them the other day watching telly. And she's just gone in. So that's nice. They still feel cozy though. Which side's which? This is left. I'm having some issues with my interface kicking out the left channel. So we're going to have to play around with that a minute and make sure I've got left channel coming into my headphones. M50s. Deep in the game, bruv. Deepery. Right. Blank session. It's a blank session time. I don't even know what week this is we're on now. after 7, I think week 8 was bars night, so that would be week 9. So I think this is the decade. I think we can call this decathlon beat. Is that how you spelled decathlon? I think so. Whatever. It's the decathlon beat. It's probably actually week 9 or week 11. I've probably miscounted, but we're just going to call it that anyway. James coming in. I've got M50s. Alright, don't rub it in. Some people don't anymore, mate. Okay. The other thing that come today that I'm really excited about is I got batteries delivered today. Because as we're in lockdown, I've not been going to the shops for things as frivolous as batteries. But we had a food delivery, so I ordered some batteries and I got my Bluetooth keyboard working again. It's the little things. It's the little things. Right. 8 mono, 8 stereo. Let's get 8 instrument tracks on the go. 1 little stereo. Master fader. Actually, you know what? Sorry, this is really ill prepared of me, but I need the loo. I'm going to go and have a piss before we start. So let me do that and then we'll start this beat. A boom, 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 and let me hear you say, wayo. Wayo. Okay. First step. Ooh. I want to do something. Here's what we're going to do to start things off today. Is this thing on? Yeah, okay, that must be input 1, right? Why am I getting no sound, fam? Shouldn't I be hearing some kind of bounce back on that there? What's gone wrong? Yes, down with the wayo. Why am I not getting... I should be getting some kind of a bounce back from that thing. Hold on. Is it just far too quiet? Oh, yes. Yeah, it's just too quiet, and also I still don't have my left channel. Okay, well, never mind. We can deal with that once we've got something to play. You guys are getting the left channel. It's just that the interface isn't chucking it to my monitors. But internally, the left channel's still working fine. So you lot will all be getting it. It's just that I'm not. And my headphones are plugged into my monitors. It's all peak. Let's start by doing this. Let's gather a sample here, okay? I'm gonna get rid of the pop filter for this. We don't need a bloody click track going. Alright, thanks. You ready? That's going to be the material that I start with today. We're going to try and make a beat out of that. I think there's quite a few different sounds in there. You're going hip hop, yeah? I could be tempted with hip hop. Earlier on I was feeling to get the guitars and the V-drums out and do a rock tune, but I'm actually thinking allow it. I think that's going to be too much effort, bruv. I'm going to keep the click playing. I'm just going to fiddle until I get the left channel working over here. I can hear this recording. Okay, don't get rid of that. So irritating. I don't know if it's the cable that I'm using. I hope it's the cable and not the input to my actual monitors. I got it sorted, and I think I deduced just now, thankfully, that it is the cable that I'm using that is the issue. So yeah. Anyway, let me stop that annoying click track for you now. At least it does feel like it. Like I was messing with the joint, like in the input in the jack. That wasn't doing anything. Then I pushed the back end of the cable into the. So I think I might just need to open the cable up and resolder the contacts, or more likely order a new cable online. Get someone else to deal with that shit. Okay, right. So let's zoom right into our waveform here. So we've got some of me talking. Oh, could we use it? Okay, well, we'll keep the you ready. That could be fun for like to just put into a drop somewhere. Nice. It's so good. It's so percussive already. We'll get rid of me laughing at the end. Nobody needs to hear that. Yeah, safe people, safe. So, okay, right. What are we saying? Hip hop. Maybe we could go hip hop here. Let's just leave both of these samples up here, and we'll just mute that channel, and we'll just call it samples, and then we'll chuck it at the bottom. So it's just like a little repository. Is that the right word? I didn't say suppository by mistake today. That's something different. Okay, so let's call the first track that we're going to work with Can Click. Let's get a copy of this guy up there. Listening to the first 5 minutes at 2 times speed. Get yourself caught up, Nico. Oh wait, that's the wrong sample. It's this guy. Okay. It's quite nice just on a loop like that. Dan's going house tune. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's what you missed at the beginning of listening back to it in 2 times speed was me having a toilet break. Okay. So we're going to try and make a beat. If anyone who's just joined the stream, we're making a beat out of the sample of me opening a can of beer, which is what we're listening to on loop right now. So are we going to just stick with 120 BPM? It actually fits 120 BPM quite nicely, but as 120 is default, let's just push the tempo up ever so slightly to 125 and just see what this sounds like now. If we tidy up if I just move into slip here, we don't need to do this really precisely, but let's just slip it to like there. Bring back the grid, move it forwards, right, okay, and I think it was quite nice on a loop. So if we just loop it to there, and then, I don't know, we could have it. You know what? It was born for 120. I'm afraid to say, guys. It was born for 120. If we just need to move these back onto the grid. That's how it really grooves. Back on Civ in like 2 hours. Yeah, everyone's obsessed with playing Civ 6 since it come out for free. Myself included. Might play some later after this stream. Could be a thing. So here's the first decision I want to hit us up with. There's 2 options, okay? The first option is to take this loop and to keep it against the rhythm of the beat. So it's going to be like, it's going to create a cross rhythm. So we like, if we bring the click back in, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, what, like that, right? So it's kind of like, this is a pattern of 3 going across our bar lines of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So you see, that's the point where it comes back into sync. We end up with like this 3-bar looping phrase that kind of rides across the beat in a 3/4 cross rhythm. Or we could chop it here, so it's like a 2-bar loop where it interrupts itself at this point like that. You see what I'm saying? Or we could make a rhythm that's in 3. Safe. Graffito. You're making a beat, yeah? That's awesome. Or James, I should say. James Graff. So you're in 120 BPM as well, yeah? Okay, nice. This is like 120 BPM club, defaults club. Okay. I think it's going to be more interesting to do the first thing that I discussed, like that. So that'll be our little loop, a little free bar ting. Yeah, I think that should be fine. And then I guess what we want to do then is have like 3 chords potentially. So should we get some pads going? I think that feels like a nice next step to take. What am I doing over here? Let's get expand out, which always makes Pro Tools freak out when I first open it. Fingers crossed. Just takes ages to launch. Come on now. Come on now. Nope. Yep, there we go. Lovely. And we'll get like a nice poly synth. Pardon me. Here we are. Something fairly aggressive, I think, for a tune based on a beer. Sink funk. Because you pour your beer down the sink. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, so pick a key, any key. Let's go with C sharp. Yeah, let's go with C sharp. And let's just get a really nice, I don't like this sound at all, but let's just get a really nice chord up. So if we're in C sharp, should we go for some like nice, like second dissonance here? If we chuck that one up at the top, put our 5th down, so kind of like stacking 5ths. That's quite a nice feeling for the start, and then I think we want the 3rd over the top maybe, which would be an E, but that would have to go very, very high to not be just a semitone above that one. So what's that sound like? That is very fruity up there. I think we can sell it though. If we put the root maybe with a minor 7th. This is gonna be a really, really spicy chord. It's almost like stacking 2 chords on top of each other. There's a lot of tension to resolve there. I think it might sound nicer with a different synth. So let's explore some different synths with that chord. The more I hear it, the more I feel like it's very spicy, and I like it. I don't like that. Now I want something softer. Interesting. Not sure it's quite there. I mean, it's very loud. Let's turn it right down. Okay, we'll stick with that for now. So we need this to be a jumbo, I think, because we've already placed more notes. There we go. Okay. So this is really spicy. I mean, I don't know if we're going to stick with this, but let's stick with it for now. So where do things want to resolve? We want to resolve this guy. But maybe we could resolve it by moving everything else to that note, because that's probably the spiciest note in the middle of this whole chord. So the obvious thing would be to move the bass line, the bass note, like, or the lowest note of the chord up to meet it in octaves. Seems like the easy way out. We could fall down to like a C minor, which would be like immediately getting into the territory of just like leaving like any sense of being in a one given key signature. I don't quite want to do that either, because the spice note is just a second. It's not like outside the key. So why don't we like bring the... Wait, hold on a minute. I've just realised I didn't even put the major 7th. I put some other note in here. That should be there, I think, was what I was intending to play. Yeah, that's turning it into something else. Let's go with it there. Yeah, I think that's better, and then we are all in the key. And then we can use that as our bass note here, I think. And I think, does that me? Yeah, that'd be a major 3rd there then. Yeah, so like, I mean between this new bass note and the 2nd. Yeah, that's going to resolve the tension really nicely. Blah, blah. And then we want like a dominant chord there to push back into the spice. But we'll get to that. I mean, the most obvious thing would be to come down to like the G sharp, which is like chord 5. We might go to chord 3 instead though. I think it's fine. Maybe what we could do is every other one, the bass line could go to the 3rd degree of the scale instead there, which would be an E major kind of vibe. Yeah, this could work. Okay, I'm excited about this chord sequence already, so that's a good sign. So let's just keep plugging away at it. This G sharp here in the 2nd chord doesn't really belong, but if we pushed it up, we'd get like a dominant 7th, which is probably more spice than we want, but we don't want to just fall down stepwise in parallel, like parallel 5ths. That's going to be too boring for me. So why don't we try like a major 7th, put that note in there. That was okay. Let's see. Yep, happy. I'm happy. And then this note can carry through. Then that would be the 2nd of its own situation, but I think we just do that, and maybe we have one less note in this chord. Maybe we add the 5th. Yeah, that creates quite a lot of like counterpoint. No, it's too much. It's too shrieky up there. This is gonna be very nice, warm, just like a nice minor chord. Let's just keep this really, really simple now. So, yeah, I guess we do want to go there to the B natural. Yeah, nice. So we would want, that would be our 5th, so we might as well keep that in. And then, yeah, the B natural can stay as the 3rd again. Do we want to keep this doubled? Oh, that's the 5th, yeah. Because what we could do is we could keep the 5th at the top there and have this 5th rise up to meet it on its 7th. Let's loop it. Okay, I want a better pad. The sound is too abrasive, but like it's working. I'm not feeling the chords just about. No. Yeah. Yeah, this will do. This is kind of what I'm hearing. just for now. Okay, great. Next, bass. I want a bass line. Maybe not quite that funky, but something along those lines, yeah? Let's use vacuum for the bass line. Chilling up my spine. Oh, whoa, oh. Name that tune, anyone? Totally addicted to bass. It's a banger. Simple bass. I always use this. Let's not use it. Ooh, Woody chap. Okay, let's go with Woody because that's the name of my son. Woody's bass line, baby. Okay. Yeah. So I'm imagining that we'll have a drum line, like a really clean drum line over the top, just like it's like that standard like rock beat. Yes, Dan, you're getting stuck in, yeah, you're rolling up your sleeves, baby. Let's go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then I want to loop everything we've got so far because I want my bass line to vary as discussed. We're going to go for like a bum 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 and then up to the bum bum. I think this is our bass line. But like with fills, we're going to flesh it out. Dum, dum. Let's just look at that chord. What are we doing that's really clashing with that? We don't have any E's in there, and we are hanging on to this fifth. Is that a fifth? Yeah. So maybe the last time it happens. Yeah, I think that's better. And then the B is fine. That's the spice note. There's like a bit of second dissonance in there again, but that's the kind of theme of the tune we've already established. So yeah, I think fine. I think let's hear that as a loop. Yeah, it's going to be nice. That's going to provide a nice bit of spice at the end of each. I keep talking about the way that music sounds in relation to spice. But yeah, you get my drift. So boom, 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 down, down. Just something like that, right? Boom, I quite like that. Boom, bum, bum, boom. Was I singing an octave? Yeah. That's probably that. Okay, yeah, it is, but it's faster. Blue doo doo. Doo doo doo. Doo doo doo. Like that, right? Boo doo doo. I had much better notes. Do do do. Let's get the piano. Okay. Yeah, what I was hearing was actually that. Also, I'm not even sure that this was do-do-do. Like, what if it was like the fifth down? We'd probably put that there though. I don't know, I can't decide whether I preferred it on the C sharp or not. Actually, I like that the best. Hour from now sounds good to me, Dan. Yeah, should we do our first check-in at 9:30? I'm happy with that. Oh, safe, man. We got something. We got something out of a beer can, you know. So far. Now, this is the trick. This is going to be the hard part here, because we've got to sell the fact that we're working with a 3-bar loop here. So like one obvious thing we could do to push back is to have that semitone there. But it's too much. Yeah, that's fine. You can mute me if I'm too catchy. That's the one reason that's allowed. Maybe just the tone, yeah, the tone below. Let's go with that for now. And then should we change it up this time? Boom, boom, and go actually own that fifth this time. Maybe. I don't know. It was like that, wasn't it, though? Yeah. I wonder if that's actually... Yeah, it needs an extra chord. I know, we're working with 3 bars. Just because it's interesting, just like spice it up a bit, just try a 3-chord loop instead of 4. And also because we've got this cross rhythm, this beer can sample that I started with. Looping over the top, and so that comes back into itself, like that loop of doing that sample 4 times in a row across the metronome that we have, kind of the way that cross rhythm, when it comes back to 0, is after 3 bars of 4/4. So that's why that's what we're doing here. We're just trying it out, baby. And I think what will gel this will be the drums. So that's what we're going to do next. But for now, I'm feeling what we got. And the drums are going to just be like your classic, like rock beat or whatever, pop rock beat. So, like... think it's going to be quite interesting. There's quite a few pop songs recently that have done this as well, the 3-chord thing instead of 4. Once you get it rolling, it gives a real sense of like this music pushing forwards ahead of you, because you're expecting a 4th chord before you resolve back, but it keeps resolving sooner than you'd expect, and so you get this real sense of like urgency and like drive that I think is quite exciting. So let's throw some drum samples at this. I kind of fancy like quite a real sounding drum kit today, so we're gonna pilfer from this WAV hits selection that I have. So like kicks, like very loud. The bit of snare on the kick's quite nice, but no, I think for the beat we're going for. Also, if we just do that there. It's funny because, okay, I think the loud one's the nicest. 'Cause there's actually quite a lot of top end on those loud kicks. Anyway, that's fine. Hats. We've got the hat bells and stuff. Edge loud. Go with those 2 hat samples. So that one and just the standard one for now. We might want to come back and get some open hi-hat samples later. What have they got in the percussion? I've never even looked at these. Actually, I blatantly have. We're going to allow that for now. We might get bongos in on the go later. You never know. Snare. Yeah, I think we definitely want a ghost note. So the ghost one sounds fine to me. And just like yeah, I prefer the rim shot. Let's go with the first one. Actually, the rim shot on second thought, I'm not that big of a fan of. Okay, but these 3 elements should be enough for us to get the beat going. Yeah, I know, right? I've one of the things I've learned over the years is like about making quick decisions and just making compromises in the interest of creativity. You can always come back later when you're mixing and mastering and tweak those little details, but in the creative process it's good to not dwell too long on those details. But then again, it's like impossible because I always fall into the trap of just like getting obsessed about one thing, and like certainly looking for samples. Like I know exactly what you mean, like it gets to mad levels sometimes. So if we bring these waveforms out as big as they can go, we can actually tighten these samples up. We can just plainly see now. Actually, if we make them a little bit larger, there's still some activity on that kick there. So maybe we need to just tighten that to there. That one looks like it can be tightened to there, and that guy to there, and that guy to there. Something like that should be fine. So really simple for now. We'll bring in all the toms and crashes and things later. But for now, just really simple hi-hat loop, I guess, like that. Oh, right, blimey. We need to get in up close and personal. Yep, that's better. And then I guess I want a ghost there and maybe a snare there, something like that. That should be fine, I think, for our sort of basic loop. Get. I mean, it's like boom, boom. So yeah, no, that's fine. I think that's fine. Now we need to like mix these a little bit, just a bit, so that everything sounds a bit sweeter. Let's bring them up here so you can see them in line with everything else. And even though we're probably going to come back and change these later, we just loop it throughout for now, again, just so that we can hear it and feel it. Okay, good. And then loop the whole thing. So I'm going to put the can slightly over to the right and bring our hats slightly over to the left. Not that far. Nice. Hats are quite loud. Oh, we still got the click going. That's dumb. I want to hear it without the click. Okay, so that makes our snare sound quite a bit more pathetic. So I might add in something here actually, like a click. Four's the winner. We'll just call this click. Oh, yeah, of course, the click's already called click. Okay, we'll call it rim then. That's what I was trying to avoid, but you made me do it, Pro Tools. You made me do it. Let's just make this jumbo and just see. Yeah, we can slice that there without sleepless nights, I think. Bring this back down. Bring everyone out a bit, and then we just want the click on top of those snares, I think. Yeah, that makes it kit punch so much more. Here it is without. Oh. Yeah, boy. That's better. I think I went too far. You've come too far. There we go. Our master channel still isn't freaking out. Let's get this bass line maybe through like a amp simulator or something. Nah, I don't want that. I want like just compression on it instead. In fact, no. Let's just EQ it. Let's just keep this really simple. About 200. Just pull that out. So we're not messing with the subs. We'll bring that back even more actually to 30 there. We're not messing with the subs, we're just pulling out some of those like lower mids or upper bass, whatever you want to call it. Fine, we'll just leave it at that for now. Let's not leave it bypass though. Get rid of all the lows on that so it's not interfering with what that's now clipping when it wasn't before, and all we did was take stuff away. It doesn't make any sense. okay. Like, I'm not actually going to mess with anything else. Maybe I've just listened to it on loop for too long, but it's sounding fine to me now. It's sounding good. So we can start to structure this. We can start to add more parts. Maybe we need a melody. Probably definitely need a melody. Can't get a head around the 3 bars. Yeah, trust me. Take some time. A pop song that I know definitely does this is Let It Happen by Tame Impala. That's one that come out. Actually, that probably came out like 5 years ago now. But Let It Happen is all like a 3-chord thing. Maybe not in the chorus, but the main kind of bow 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 bow, and that's it. 3 chords, 3 bar trick. Yeah, I'm okay with all of this. So yeah, let's write a melody. Some kind of melodic synth in with it. I feel like the can click belongs with the drums. Yeah, okay. Let's just put lead or something for now until we know more about what it is we're actually going to be doing with it. Let's get expand back up. Like a soft lead. Yeah. Space bagpipe just sounds too good to miss, doesn't it? Let's try with that. Sorry, that was so loud. That like killed my eardrums. Okay, already I like the 3rd as the melody note. Whoa. It's totally changing the... It has some kind of crazy... let's just have a long note here. It's got some kind of crazy sweeping effect on it, this sound. Pretty nuts. We might have to change the sound, but it's quite nice. But just that sweeping might end up becoming more hassle than it's worth, you know? Yeah, let's play with that 2nd that we're using in the chord. No. Yeah. Yes, Stefano. Bruv, we didn't have a theme today. We just went with like freestyle. Do what you like. I think we've got Botchby's on making some house music. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Nico wanted to do hip hop. Finberg didn't make a suggestion of what he was doing, so that remains a mystery. Probably house. Bit bait, but let's try. Bit cheesy this. Okay. We're gonna try that. Okay, the way I heard it was like that actually. I think we do need to change this sound. It does sound a bit like an accordion, yeah. I think it's like it's in the right ballpark, but it isn't what we want. Nor is that what we want. We're gonna have to remember it because what was it? Space bagpipe. It was pretty cool. Whiner. Yeah, man, this is giving me the vibes I wanted. Like those little bits are nice. And I think we want it to just like decay here, like to something like that, right? Something like that. Let's make these even more small at the end, I think. Let's see what that's like. Interesting. No, it's not. Yeah, nice. 70s sci-fi. Do you know what I mean? It is a bit, isn't it? And I want to put another wow in here, I think. Wow, wow. Something like that, maybe. And it kind of feels like it needs a wow, like at the start of it as well, right? Wee-oo, yeah. The gap, I'm not sure if I like. Apart from here, I like the gap there. Yeah, I think the obvious thing is that. Yeah, sweet. Okay, so yeah, cool. So that's going to kind of need to come at the beginning. Whenever this part comes in, it's going to need that. Yeah, okay, we can do something way more interesting with the latter half of this melody. Still not quite there, is it? But with something, we're getting there. Maybe this should stop sooner. Like, so we make a bit more of a meal of the gap there. Yeah, let's really play with this sequence here. Is that just going to be weird? It is going to be a bit too weird. Yeah. And then we just need our two pickup notes at the end, those two. Let's try that as a big loop. I think this melody we might be on something here. Okay, not quite. I think it just needs to be more melodic at the end, simpler. I think we could simplify this melody down a lot, actually. We've learnt a lot already just from doing this section here, I think. I'm gonna get rid of these. Maybe we'll try that there. Oh, and it looped. Yeah, I like that. We could definitely find some sci-fi samples and like sprinkle them through this beat. Why not? So I think what we're going to do is we're going to change the very first note of our melody around here a bit. Oh my god, okay. We're going to bring it to there, and we're going to have like maybe this high C sharp at the top, I don't know. That's a nice start. And we're going to get rid of these. I've fallen out of love with those again. And we'll just have just like very simple like that. Yeah, I think this is going to loop nicely. I'm feeling like this this synth line we're working on now is going to be an outro though. I want it to have, it's got quite a lot of reverb on it already. I want way more. And in fact, what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this track for its reverb. We're not going to put the reverb on the main thing. So we'll duplicate it. Yeah, but this active playlist is fine. Let's get these back to regions now. We're going to abandon this. We're going to work on something else for a bit. Didn't I just put that back to regions? Thank you. Okay, and then on the duplicated version of it here, we'll add our reverb. And we're going to make a huge, yeah, a large bright, in fact, there's a large church there. Let's have a large church. And then we'll pan them away from one another, I guess like 50-50, something like that. I want them closer together. Now, the pad, I'm going to duplicate that as well. And we're going to just work on this texture bit of the two pads together. So we need a different polysynth that can just go with it. So let's just listen to the one we're changing on its own for now. No thanks. No thanks. Oh, we can just press the plus and minus signs here, can't we? It's not really what I had in mind. Too weird, too much going on. I just want it to be quite a nice simple string, maybe. It's too much, it's too much. It's too abrasive. Angry square. Hmm. Wet and fat. It's much closer to what we want. It's not quite there. Stratosphere. I definitely am falling into the sample search trap, you're right. I just want something that doesn't have so much attack on it. So much attack. Sample searching for an hour. Nice one. Yes, with the quiet pill account. Big in the game. Bring the magic. Yeah, just to drop the stratosphere. There you go. Yeah, just to drop some little plug that here for James Finberg, who you will have seen knocking about in these Thursday music sessions for sure. He's been a very prominent contributor, and Quiet Pill is a record label that he runs. So just go check them out. Find them on wherever you find them online, and fucking look at their stuff. Like, James is a fucking sick producer, and there's a couple of my old tunes out on there, amongst all of theirs as well. So yeah, check out Quiet Pill. Percussive choral. I don't want it to be percussive. Big up. Grand modular. It sounds very, very similar to the sound we've already got, to be honest. I was really just hoping for something like... You know, just like a pure, like, obtrusive. Or maybe some of these sounds I should try moving the chords around, like down an octave or something. It's almost like that's the sound I want without the attack on it. If I knew how to use this thing, I'd fucking change it. That hasn't affected the attack at all. Okay, never mind. Let's try and do something with this. Have you seen the rain, bro? Safe Invus, welcome. Mr. Magic Plex, welcome. Have you ever seen the rain? What do you mean? Is that a cryptic question? I don't know what you mean. More than happy to answer your question. Say stratosphere. Stratosphere. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying my dulcet tones of my voice. Stratosphere. Now this is kind of what I was looking for. It's got way too much top end on it, this sound though, but we can roll that off. Compress it back up. I just did it. I said stratosphere, 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 stratosphere. There you go. Fill your boots. Yeah, Jean-Michel Jarre. God, that's been a while. It has been a while since I've heard that name. But yeah, very much so. Yeah, I like these pads. Okay. So, from the top with everything in. Let's put some nice reverb on our... Let's compress it. Like hard limiting. And then let's put some reverb on this thing so it sounds a bit spacier. Wow. Not quite that spacey. Okay, perfect. Dark Souls I've not played, no. I've seen that it's impossibly difficult and that's attracted me to it, but not much else has attracted me to it, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean I won't play it one day. But I've got so many games on my list of games I want to play at the moment. It's just growing and growing at the moment. My God, there's so much to do. So little time. Yeah, I mean, the way we've filled out those pads now, it's so much nicer. So we can get rid of this lead, for example, and there's so much more going on with the stereo sounds. Oh, the music. Okay, that's interesting. I've never heard anyone talk about how amazing the music is in Dark Souls. So that's a new comment on me, but one I'm interested to hear. Alright, so let's start structuring this thing. The way I see this being structured is with a slow and steady build up. And then we might want like a B section. But for now, because I feel like this is a chorus / outro, maybe even an intro. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to loop what we've got, like maybe 4 times for now. Okay. Alright, beginning game. And then we probably don't want the pads or the bass or the lead at the beginning, and we probably don't want any of the drums for a while, like something. Well, hold on, let's do this part by part because they kind of overlap with each other in certain areas. Yeah. Yeah, so if we just do that, so let's get rid of the second one. Okay, interesting. Yes, Nico, welcome. New goons everywhere, bruv, trust me. This is the depths of the internet. I didn't actually do live drums, bruv. They're just samples, but they do sound like really good live drums, don't they? But they're just samples. So what I'm trying to work out now is this intro. Okay, yep. Okay, yeah, so what I want to do is I want to move this. Well, hang on. Let's just move both of these for a second. Let's come in here so it'll start like... In fact, and we can maybe select all. In fact, no, I'm not going to bother doing that yet until we know what we're doing. Yeah, mixed by 10. Okay, nice. Well, Botchaby dropped in a minute ago, Nico, and was saying, like, well, not a minute ago, like an hour ago, he was saying, should we check in at 9:30? But message him, and if he's cool with 10, I'm cool with 10 for a first check-in. Yes, Damien. So you started watching Terra Firmacraft, that's awesome. How did you find it, Damien? Was it on, did you see it on Reddit? Or what brought you to Terra Firmacraft, or was it just searching through YouTube? UFO TV series, okay. Oh, you're ready for a check-in now? Cool. All right. Well, let's do the check-in at 9:30. That's when Botchaby's going to rock up. So we'll do check-in in 10 minutes. Full mix by 10:30 sounds perfect. Yeah. So what I want to. Yeah. Okay. So I want to get rid of the first part of this on its repeat here. Only for our intro. We're just going to do that. And then we want our snare sound to just clap in there. Maybe the hi-hats come in. Yeah. Okay. So that's our intro. Like. Oh, nice. Oh, well, thank you, Damien. Thank you for sticking around. And I appreciate the curiosity in the music making process as well. I think this is going to be definitely a beat that features heavily in Terra Firmacraft because it's just got that kind of otherworldly vibe about it. The synth kind of reminds me a lot of the way that those Terra Firmacraft tunes kind of played on my mind. So kind of a very surprising drop at that point. Maybe we want to surprise them. But maybe we don't. Maybe we want to move all this back one. What I'm thinking is, if we bring our intro section... Okay, we can't actually take the snare with us because it's... If we bring all this back to here, and just loop the one bar of drums, is that it's going to give us a nice feeling of it being a phrase that's 4 long, and then we'll surprise them once the synths drop in with all the rest of it. Okay, yeah, and we need these samples going. Ah, right, so this is where this is going to cause an issue. Except it won't, because maybe some more space in the intro for this isn't a bad thing. So we could do something like that. Now, we're not going to use this lead straight away. Maybe not even the pads. Like, what would it be like if the bass just come in at that point? So at that point, it would be pads. But I like the bass line coming in first. I think that works. We could try fading the pads in as well, would be another option. Get rid of that one. Let's move this to there, and then move this one to there, I think. Space them out. Okay, I've changed my mind. I don't want any of this intro that doesn't have the bass on it. I don't want it. I'm not interested. I just want to take the intro that we have and move it right up to where the point of the bass comes in. So then that would mean these starting right there, right? I mean, this could be like a verse on its own. Yeah, I think fading in those pads would be really nice. Yeah, okay, so the way I'm feeling about this song is that this is going to be one of those ones where you have a verse that is the same as the chorus, but there's like a bridge that's a different section. Oh, Stefano, that is an interesting development. See, we're a young channel here, no moderators. That's definitely food for thought, isn't it? I didn't realise I can just click there and oh yeah. But use it in time. Okay, interesting. Well, we won't do anything just yet. Let's not be too hasty. But yeah, food for thought. Okay, I'm feeling it. We could also let these synths in one at a time. I don't know. No, it's the combination of the two is what I really like the most. So I think we're gonna... Yeah, I think we're going to keep them together, but maybe fade them in. And so I kind of imagine like we could even So I feel like all of this stuff, actually, this is all chorus material, I think. So I think what we want is to do, like grab all of that and move it to, I'm going to move it to here so that our bridge is actually is 4 bar sections, I think. Yeah. Although it's check-in time and I've just made a huge gap. Okay. So, shall I try and do this now? Boom, ba-da-ba-boom. Yeah, I can hear that note in the bass. Boom, boom. Yeah, we've not been there yet. To chord, whatever that is, chord 4. Yeah, and let's make the bass long. Bup. Someone's texting me. Popular guy over here. Dum. I don't know, it's all getting a bit formulaic now. Yes, Dan, welcome. Should we do a check-in thing now? Do you want to, have you got something to send? Or what's progress? I've just started a bridge, so I've got a massive gaping hole in the middle of my tune. But here it is. Got nothing. Okay, fair enough. It's the start of a bridge. Nice shuffle, thanks, man. Your drums are sounding alright, isn't it? It's a bit repetitive at the moment, but it's just mapping it out, isn't it? Okay, doom. I'm trying to go something weird here. Might whip out the guitar to write these chords, actually. So what are we doing? We're like... No. So that was what our main riff is. Oh no, of course not. No, I remember. Maybe it's like. And then the bridge. Okay. It's not very nice. Okay. Nico is due back at 9:30. He was all for that. He said he was going to send a mix. Let me hear it from the beginning. I need to vibe. I'm losing my sense of what's going on. Send that. Wait, I'll text you, Dan. I'll text you the email address, bruv, to send the beats to. Let me WhatsApp it to you now. Bam, 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 bam. Bam for the reload. Okay then. Yeah, so this is awesome. So Graffito, James, you're the bloke who's been building guitars with Dan, right? So yeah, get the email address off Dan, send me the rhythm, and we'll play it out in a minute. And in the link, I think either in the description of this video or in one of my other videos, there'll be a link to the Discord server. And you can join the Discord server and we can chat about it there. Get Dan to tell me what your Discord name is or whatever, and I'll give you the what's it called? I'll give you the permission level as a producer on the Discord server, innit? Cool. So let me move this cable here. So I'm just still want the chords to work on their own, right? So we could try major. It would give it very. I don't know. Could be interesting. Yeah, let's go for that. That's interesting. That's like a slight modulation. Oh, see, there we go. Okay. So if we were Around here. Yeah, we're just going to get rid of all this. Boom. Yeah. Boom. Blow down, boom. Blow. See how that hits us. Oh, Nico sent something as well. Okay, sweet. I should probably jump into Discord. Brittany Savanti. Trust me. One more time, baby. Wait, am I doing this in a bait place? No, I just did it weird. Okay, wait, hold on. That is going to be a weird rhythm. That isn't what I meant to do. We want it like that, I think. Put the click on. Just double check. This is a rhythm. No. I guess it is that. Or like there, maybe that's what I'm hankering for. Yeah. Boom, down, 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 down. Yep. Okay, I can feel the bridge coming on. Down, down. Is that going to be just weird? Okay. Right, I think I've got enough rhythms here anyway that we can save what I've done, because I haven't saved yet today. So dumb. Let's see what we got in the bank here. All right. So, firstly, let's hit WhatsApp now. Let's have a little listen. So Nico sent a ting. Let's check out what Nico's got so far. Here we go. Wow. Fuck yeah, Nico. Yes, bruv. This is amazing. This is making me move. I love your synth sounds. This is great, man. I'm ready for it to drop back into the rhythm. Great, man. Yeah, very cool, man. I really like that. I think you've made a very, very cheeky little start there. Some live bass on it, yeah. Interesting. Very nice, very good. Right, so let's see what James Graffito is saying here. Alright, sweet. This is exciting, and welcome to the club, brother. It's good to have a new member, a new creative force in the mix in the Thursday music making people. Let's play the rhythm. So new. I love that bass line. Amazing. Whatever those sounds are around the drums are awesome. Nice chords. Yeah, those drums sound so good. Whatever that is on the right ear. That's so cool. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's like, I really love how like raw and upfront it all is. It's just like all happening. But yeah, there's some really interesting sounds in there. Like at the beginning I was not expecting like such distorted like live bass like immediately, but it's a sick bass line. It's like those sounds are cool. It's like very atmospheric. It's like Primus or something. Yeah, very cool. I'd be very keen to see how that develops, how that continues to progress into a tune. But it's a sick minute and a half, and not bad for an hour and a half, is it? And the bass off of the guitar, I've seen. Okay. Big in the game, man. Yeah, well, thank you. Thanks for contributing. And yeah, I guess we'll check in at 10:30 and see what it's become by then. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, let's crack back on, I guess. But yeah, sick rhythms. Sweet, let's do the thing. So I'm gonna continue working on this bridge now. wonder if we can get away with going straight from the D into the... Yeah, maybe. Dum 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 dum. Dum dum, yeah. Dum 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 dum. I think just some clear rhythmic idea there. We could change it up later, but just a bum 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 bum. Yeah, let's cut all these so there's definition between them. Maybe the first one can be long. First too long. Yeah, okay, let's go with that as the baseline for our bridge for now, and then we'll work on things over the top of it. Do we want the drum beat to be the same? Yeah, sweet. Catch you 10:30, boys. Boys. So let's get rid of the ring pull effect. We don't need that anymore. And then do we want to... Could go halftime. I wonder like what that would do. Just the classic halftime drop. I want to put the click in there. And then some ghost notes. The ghost notes should still be in the same spots, I think. Maybe like that? Would that be a nice rhythm? Yeah. How's that? Yeah. Let's just not dwell on it for too long. I like to make quick decisions with drum parts. Go intuitive. Okay, we're not going to go with that click there though. I think it might even be nicer to have that actual snare there. What do you think? Yeah, I think so. The snare without, whoops. So we should be able to get that guy looping, no probs. Like that. The hats can just remain the same for now because we're on a timer. It'd be nice if we could do something a little bit more special with them. Maybe we could add some open hi-hats in later. For now, this is fine. That just goes into what, right there? Yep. That's right there. And that is right there. And that there. Cool. Let's go from the top actually. Yeah, there's the like bones of something good there. Down, down, bum, 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 bum. It's got to be kick, 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 kick. I think. Get. So once we start adding in toms and cymbals and things, yeah, we can spice that up with a fill. But I think that's cool. But you know what I want? I do actually want open hi-hats. Hats. Let's bring that sample in. Ugh. What I'm thinking is, instead of these snare notes here, a tiny little chop of an open hi-hat, but I don't know, it might fuck with the groove. But I think we're only going to get away with using it for two little subdivisions here. Just like that, and chucked in there. What does that do? Yeah, maybe with the rim with it. What about putting another kick in there? That's not bad. Yeah, 64s can get very frantic very quickly, innit? No, I don't know about that kick there. Let's just keep it simple. Yeah, okay, let's vary it. So every other one we do this. Like we're gonna come in here, we're gonna do that, we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna put the rim there instead. So our loop is like varying back and forth, which means that we want to take all of that and put it all there, I think. Yep. And we want to remove whenever that second rim shot plays, get rid of the snare note in there. Yep. And then just adding in the hi-hat open on those extra rim shot notes. Yeah, so that lead part, that's definitely got to be an outro. That's got no place in a chorus. But we could use the sound in our bridge build up. Should we try and do that? Large in it. So like an A natural would be nice with it, I think. bit abrasive. I don't know. This rhythm as well that we're like accentuating so much feels like it needs to be accentuated in this part as well. What notes do we have going on in the bass line? Let's go up to that. Okay. Just like that, maybe. Yeah, nice. It's like a Halloween special, Ian. I think I just want to keep looping it. Do those work? So it'd have like a and an E with that. Yeah, it's all working. Yeah, fuck it. That's what we're just gonna have this this synth come in with just a looping part. What am I doing? Banging. And then grab all of that. Now the only other thing I wanted to do was make that down there because it's actually fine like that. And then towards the end, wherever the end is, here we go. Something's not quite right there with that, which probably means we looped something that was also not quite right. We can probably just... I wonder if these will... Oops. Fine. So there should be, yep, there's that mistake there that got looped, so we can fix there. Okay, so okay, perfect. So this part could maybe just feature in the reverb track. Or not. But let's duplicate this without its active playlists then. And we'll just have like a lead that's just for the bridge here. Where we'll put that. And we'll have it, yeah, panned over there's fine, but we'll put the reverb on with it at like 50% something. Okay, I'm actually starting to really like the change of pace between those two sections. I think it's going to work really well, but we kind of need to rein this guy back in and have some other lead part. But yeah, there's the startings of an actual like banger here. I think there's the startings of something quite interesting. Oh, I'm tired today. Got half an hour left, and it feels like I've got a bit of decision fatigue. There's like more that I want to do than I think I can do. Let's put my vocal sample in and make a proper intro. So like somewhere there. Right. That was perfect. You ready? And let's give that track the same reverb as the pads. Yeah. No, not that one. Sounds in 100%, like this one. Too much reverb. Let's compress it first as well. You ready? Don't like the reverb. Get rid of that. You ready? Cool. Let's put it over there. You ready? No, let's put it over there. You ready? Perfect. Let's get everything. Bang on that note, please. Thank you. All the way to the end. The bitter end. No. Got to do it one more again. Hand. All the way to the top. Right, so now. Crash cymbals, definitely. Yes, we need to beef up our drums. Okay, so I want like new pads that have those parts in. So we need like verse pads, and I want them to be really like softly. I guess it could just be like these guys. But we just bring this. Should have looked at where it was. It was back there, wasn't it? No, let's try and find a completely different sound. What was the one that we had that we liked, but we were like, oh, it's not quite there, but it's nearly there. Maybe that's the one. Was it called? Oh wait, or was that when we were looking in hard leads? Soft leads. No, I think it was in the polysynths menu. It was somewhere over here, wasn't it? Can't remember. But pop out. So what we want to do then is bring these pads into the second half of the verse there, but on this track. Line them up. And then we can test on these synths. Okay, so that's what pop art sounds like. It's pretty abrasive. Vocalized. Nah. Smooth horns. Wait. That's what we're using over here. We're actually using smooth horns. And bug terminator. Okay, so we don't want something else, please. And I want it to be a little bit more like. Wow, that's very strange. Portabed. A bit too aggressive. No. I want it to be something that's more. Maybe we're barking up the wrong tree. Maybe we should be looking at like an organ or something. Might be worth a test. Some kind of really spacey thing. Bit much. Interesting. It's actually really nice like that. I think we're going to go for an EQ on top. Okay, so. Okay, interesting. Let's add some cymbals. I think definitely we're in need of them now for some of these transitions. I'm just going to mute those lead parts because they're not part of the chorus. I think what we want is like a similar kind of part but here in this a version of that lead, right? In fact, no. We want it in these main parts, but we just want these like over here. That's not bothering us for now, because we just want something new. So we'll make this one the jumbo. So we liked it starting on the... And we'll make it a play on what we did before. Something like that. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm like cool with that, like, for now. Because that'll just work looped across it, I'm pretty sure. We might want to change it on the second time round. Yeah, I want to change it on the second time round. Whoops. Okay, things are taking shape. Let's make a organ part for the bridge. So we'd want like a couple of banging chords, maybe. Let's just keep this really simple for this part, I think. So that would be our fifth. Let's make it like a way lower voicing. Just like that, I think. Are they even there? Yeah, fuck it, that's fine. We're finishing at past, James. 15. You got 15 minutes. Make them count. Just that. It's real simple, but just so that texture doesn't go anywhere. Maybe they're better. All up the octave, making it all like a higher pitched thing. Yeah, it's warmer. What if they're even higher? No, I prefer them down here. Real simple, but it's just something that keeps that texture running, and then delete that guy and bring the new version into the reverb track. Okay, for now, I'm cool with all of this. So what we're going to do then is loop the whole thing. We'll move these guys right out the way. And then, yeah, if I just grab... In fact, if I literally just grab everything, actually, fuck it, I think that's fine. Because we might want this little flavor to break up the repetition here, like, just chuck that in there. It's interesting, this. I'm not sure now. Anyway, let's just put as much polish on what we've got as we can before 1:30. We've got 10 minutes. Full loud, that sounds fine to me. There we go, chuck it there. Call it crash, because, well, it is. Put it down there. Make sure it's on the beat and mix it in. Crash makes a lot of difference to a drop, unsurprisingly. Do we want one at the beginning of the... Yeah, I think that helps punctuate things nicely. I think we want to bring in like a hi-hat sizzle. Yeah, let's bring that in and put it just before, so on that last note. So we actually want to cut it right down to like a mere fraction of its former self. Just that much be enough. Bring over to here, just pre-bridge. Lovely. And then we can put that in before the second bridge as well, which is right there, isn't it? Yep. And equally the second bridge will... Oh, that's not where it is. That's the wrong place to put that. Well, let's put one there as well. Middle of the verse. I think it should work. In fact, let's be even cheekier with it here. We'll put the full thing in here, but then we're going to copy it out and we're just going to use half of it in that middle of the verse section here. Yeah, we just put more of those in. That's nice. Let's put it in the first verse too. Definitely. We could put that one in the middle of the chorus as well, perhaps. So bridge, 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 chorus, like it wants to go there. And then blah de blah, bridge, 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 chorus, and it wants to go there. Perfect, okay. Should we get some toms in as well? Might as well. Let's have like a tom high and have a tom low and put some fills together. So toms. Just go. Let's go with the loud ones because I'm loud. I like loud. Don't know where we want them though. Probably in the build up to this. Yeah. Where are these tracks? Let's put them down there. Bring them a bit lower in the mix. The high tom can go over to the left, floor tom over to the right. And we'll put them just in exciting places like... Yeah. Cool. We're not going to loop that though. We're going to use different fills every time. But let's put a couple in here. Could just have a do-do-psh. Okay, happy with that for the first chorus. And then maybe we could do something more interesting with them here. Put a kick in there. But you can't do doubles. And then let's put a crash only on the second verse start because of that fill. Safe, Street City, going very well, my man, very well. Making a rhythm here. Fuck it, that'll do. It's a bit of a clumsy drum fill, but it'll be fine. I just need to get my outro tagged onto the end of this thing. So if we just bring... No, actually I don't need to loop them in. Let's just bring them in. Okay, I looped them anyway. Whoops. Or duplicate them rather. It's just... For now, let's just do like a double chorus at the end where the lead goes mental, basically. So we'll copy all this around again. And then let's bring all those guys round as well. Yep, in the right place at the right time, so to speak. Chuck all that in there. We just need that missing ghost note. Right. That doesn't look right. It's because it's not. Because that should be there. There we go. Crash in the middle of it. Maybe why don't we defer the crash for that snare note? That sounds nice. And let's chuck in a load of toms around there too. Like... another double there like this. I'm gonna move that one forwards to there, which means we need to redouble that guy. Yeah, that's a sick fill. So if we come at it from a little bit of distance. I just want to loop this whole thing now, like, just take this, take all of y'all. Nice. And loop this drum fill. So God knows where that starts, but let's just work it out from where it ends. If that makes sense. So like we know that this crash wants to line up there. Perfect. Perfect. We don't really have an end. So for an end, should we just do the laziest thing you can possibly do? We'll just put a kick and a crash. Boom. Bonk. Let's do like a beat. I know. Let's use our sample to denote the end. Yeah. Cool, and then these pads I think all need a chord on them, right? I guess whatever the first chord of the sequence is, but no, maybe we should just do a nice like a less tense version of it. Like fifth, third. Perfect. Back to regions, copy it over to Nya. Okay. If we cut the end off of our... What did I just do? Cut the end off the crash at the end there. From here. There's still loads of other reverb tails that aren't dying. Anyway, whatever. It's fine. Something like that. Just put the click there just to make it more pronounced, maybe. Okay, yeah, I prefer that. Let the crash ring out then. Do we want anything in the lead? Maybe we do. Go down to that. It's a bit of a joke's ending, but whatever, we'll take it. I think we're finished, or at least we're 10:30 finished. We're finished for today's session. Like this is one I'm almost certainly going to work on further. I can see a lot of potential in this. The reason I think that it sounds so incomplete at the moment is probably because I can see all that potential. So that's interesting. I'm going to go to the loo quickly. I'll be back in a moment. Okay. Let's do the ting. I'm going to play it start to finish. Save James. It's been going okay, bruv. I've been enjoying this. I've just been enjoying this one today. It feels very incomplete, this rhythm, but I think that's just because it does have potential. Some of the others I'm like, yeah, they're finished, and it's just because they're like a nice 16-bar loop. But this could be a track. Great drums. Oh, thank you. Oh, save down. Classic. In fact, I need another can, so I'm gonna go get another can, and then we'll start listening to everyone else's. So if anyone who's just joined in halfway through the rhythm, I'll just play it again. So I need to make the drum sound a little bit more human. Wait, hold on. Need to make the drum sound a little bit more human in places like the toms and the fills. They need to be more like like a bit more feel. But otherwise, yeah, I'm happy with how that's turned out. And like I say, I feel like it's very unfinished, and I think that's because there's promise to make an actual song out of this. So it feels more unfinished probably because of the potential it's holding. Whereas like some of the others, they just like, we finished a beat and we're like, yeah, cool, that's a nice beat. Next beat. So yeah, anyway, interesting. All right, so let's see. James has sent me his version 2, I believe. Oh yes, here it is. Let's make sure I've got the right version here. Yes, version 2. Perfect. So let's start with this. Let's start with James's. Such a bass line. Madness or something, that guitar part. Open hi-hats, digging it. That synth, I love it. That's awesome. That synth part is so Larry. I love it, man. The energy in that track is like off the charts. I feel to like write bars to that tune, definitely. Like you could go for some seriously heavy lyrics over the top of something like that. It's kind of inspiring. And I can't get over this. That sound is very nice. Let's jump into the Discord. Have a little chatter, little chitter chatter. Ba-ding. Save. Who that there? Oh, Daniel, muted up.
I don't hear anything.
There you go.
There you go. It's just you and me at the moment. Where's everyone else?
I think it's just us. Like Nico hasn't turned up for the 10:30 call yet. He's like 10 minutes late, so he's obviously frantically trying to finish his tune.
No, he did send it through. I think he sent you the song, didn't he?
What, version 2?
Yeah, version 2.
Oh, in that case, then he's just I don't know what he's doing. There's a chance that he's. No, yeah, I don't know. James is saying he doesn't have Discord. If he can get, oh yeah, and Finberg's bouncing now. Okay. So other James, new James. If you can access Discord on, like, through a browser as well, but we can sort that for next time anyway. But yeah, so hang around in the chat. It's sick. So so you and James have been making guitars together, Dan. Tell me more.
Yeah, that's right. So I think, well, we're like uni friends, but I'm a few years older, and started. Well, he was making guitars, and I saw him posting about that. I was like, dude, I want to make my own guitar as well. Can you show me the way? Can you lead me to the mountaintop?
Mm.
And oh, there he is.
Safe, Nico. Yeah.
So I asked James to show me the way and show me how to make a guitar, and he did a absolutely amazing job. And I think we ended up making three guitars together, 2 electrics, 1 acoustic.
So that includes the one that you used to play with us around here, wasn't it? The
That's right.
The one with all the lovely painting on and stuff.
That's the one.
You're gonna need to post links to Daniel's Instagram so people can see it that don't know him.
Yeah, James is saying 3 sounds right.
Yeah.
Although he's probably lost count about the amount of guitars he's made for himself.
Well, I'm into it. I'd love to make a guitar. I was like all on it like a couple of years ago, and then like my dad picked up some Fender Strat for me, and ever since I've got that, I'm just like, okay, I'm just playing that. But yeah, I need to. I would love to make a guitar. What was it? The one we were looking at making out of Lego?
A Lego one, yeah, that's the next challenge.
That'd be big in the
Make
game.
a Lego guitar.
Jesus.
I'm really down for that because you could absolutely do whatever you want, really.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I just add props to James? Also, that sound that I really love that sound, and apparently it was a beatbox, so sick. Also, the ending.
That, weren't you?
Yeah, you said. The ending, that synth that came in, I loved it. There was like the guitar just at the beginning when it was just the bass and the guitar. I felt like something there was like jarring to me. I'm not sure what it was, but otherwise, big.
I know what you mean. When the guitar first comes in, it's a bit of a surprise, like on top of the bass.
Yeah.
Interesting that they were written the other way around, with the guitar part being written first as well.
So was he playing the bass and the guitar, and then the beatbox and the drums were programmed?
Sounds like there's some sequence drums, and then there was like some synths at the end. I don't know whether they were recorded in live or programmed.
I assumed they were programmed. I didn't think.
But the production was just so vibrant and like in your face.
Yeah.
Like,
It felt like it was like a kids' TV show theme tune. That's what I was thinking. I kept expecting it to like drop into like, I don't know, the Queen's Nose or something.
Definitely not the Queen's Nose, bruv. More like fucking Madhouse.
Yeah.
Or like the Demon Headmaster.
The Funhouse. Like yeah. That's it.
I don't know why I said the Queen's Nose. What I'm actually thinking is like one of those like game show ones where it's like, doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah.
And welcome to another episode of
Supermarket Sweep.
Yeah. But like kids' game show though, like where they all just like end up guns at the end.
Oh yeah, Get Your Own Back.
And that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Do you remember that one?
Yeah. It was Dave Benson Phillips.
Yeah, and it was always like you could like get your revenge on anyone. So all these kids were just wasting their opportunity to like get revenge on like some teacher that sent them homework one time.
Nah, some of them did get their teachers, and I was always like, "What teacher is like volunteering for this?" The problem is the kind of teacher that volunteered for it probably would be quite a safe teacher, which means that they actually weren't dicks. Whereas the kids just like, this guy's excuse my language. These guys are dicks.
Any of the ones that deserved it didn't go on the show.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, sidetrack.
Yeah.
How did you get on, Dan? Did you come up with anything in the end?
I've not heard any, but he sent one.
I came up with 15 seconds of a track.
Sweet.
And I really flopped this. I basically came up with. It just took me so long to kind of get everything into place.
Hey, 15 seconds is 15 seconds, bruv.
Mate, I'm happy with my 15 seconds. I think there's something to work on from this. This is kind of like the big crescendo, but I've got none of a build up for it. So it's kind of like just made a little tease.
All right, sweet. Well, let's play that now then, and then I'll speak to you guys in a moment.
Cool.
Sweet. Okay, here we are. Botcherby's submission of 15 seconds. Okay, that is an epic 15 seconds. For 15 seconds, there's a lot to discuss. Just catching up on James's comment there. So he's saying he played the guitar, bass, beatbox, and sequence of drum synths. Yeah, nice. Let's have this 15 seconds again. Nice chords. All right. Discussions. Oi.
So
What are you
I
saying?
keep forgetting that the stream that I'm listening to is slightly behind what's actually happening.
Yeah.
There we go.
So I'm listening to the beat, and then like you pop in going, "Oh yeah, I've got like a mouthful of bread."
Okay, get with the real world.
Yeah. But yeah, I
EDM.
like it, Daniel. Yeah, gone straight for the EDM. Everything's fitting together nicely. I just want to hear more. But it's
I know. I was kind of, I played around with so many different kind of sounds and just trying to fit everything in, and then I was using a different reference track to kind of like help try and shape it, and I was starting right from the lead in, and I was like, this is not working. I need to start from kind of like my crescendo.
Start from
And
the
as soon
drop.
as yeah, start from that, and then kind of build everything, and then lead into that. So that was my lesson learned for today. And
Nice.
I think one of the other things that I was kind of having trouble with was I was playing the notes in with my MIDI keyboard, and then I was kind of like, oh my god, like quantizing, this is really important.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're using a keyboard, no longer programming, yeah?
Yeah. No, I'm not programming it. It's just it's easier for me to kind of come up with the stuff. But I think I think I prefer the accuracy of the program. So I'm kind of like,
I'm sure once you get quantizing down, you'll be able to like get into it more though.
Yeah.
But maybe that's something to not do on a time schedule.
Exactly. But yeah. I definitely want to work on this because I think I've at least got something. It's a bit basic, but
all the choices of the instruments are really good. Like the textures all weave together very nice. It sounds like very fully formed already. So it's like a very polished 15 seconds, I would say.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, guys, you're too kind.
But yeah, very nice. Should we bang out Nico's?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Can hear the reverbs have been tweaked. Yeah, the panning. There's so much panning going on. It's awesome. I also like the A-B section, like structure, just switching between these two chord sequences. I like that extra synth. Been spending most our lives. Such a big rhythm. Been spending most our lives. Rhythm.
Wow.
Big things.
It's the tune, man. So you
Yeah,
set out
I'm
to make a
feeling
hip hop beat, and then what happened on the journey?
Yeah, well, I kind of feel like this is kind of a hip hoppy beat, but
Sure.
I don't know, it just kind of, kind of went a little bit left. But
It's definitely not like not hip hop, but it's kind of like it's not what I'd expect for like I'm gonna make a hip hop beat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair. It just kind of went avant-garde a little bit.
In a good way, though.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good fun to make. Yeah, you noticed the reverb. I did add quite a lot of reverb. If anything, I feel like I might scale that back a little.
No, it was. I mean, at least on those hi hats in the intro, I thought it was really nice.
Cheers. But the panning, yeah, like everything apart from the kick and the claps was panned, and I made quite a bit of effort in panning it. So I was quite pleasantly. I was pleased that people appreciated and noted that as well. The synths, yeah, there was 3 synths. There was one for the chorus, one for the verse, and then one that kind of became the doubling of both. But most of it is just like endless percussion, and then there's a kind of intro, and then just first chorus, and outro.
So your bass line is like just on timpani, is it, and toms?
There's not really even
Dum,
bass line. Yeah, it's just In fact, I guess that is a bass line because I did pitch those toms to match the chords, and they're probably the lowest kind of non-drum.
It definitely feels like the timpani are bringing the bass line. Yeah, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, whatever it was.
So yeah, I pitched those just to match the because it sounded very annoying when I just had them as like random notes that they had been recorded as. So
Yeah.
they kind of needed to be pitched. So I guess they replaced the bass. But I do feel like I want there to be a bass, but a played bass, like a electric fingered bass.
Cheeky bit of fingering. No, I think like a live bass on that. If you just doubled the like timpani or the toms or whatever those bassy drums are. I mean, maybe that like a cheeky fill here and there, or whatever.
Just as James says, I'm the percussion don, but really I think of myself as the whole rhythm section don. So once I got the bass on there, it'll be locked.
Bass boss.
We're just gonna have to wait until we can hear it, Nico.
Yeah.
Till then, you're the
Just the percussion don, yeah.
You're the percussion don. I can't even
But
speak.
yeah, it just depends what app you catch me on, because on some apps I might be the percussion don, on other apps I might be bass boss Nico. Just you got to catch me in the right moment.
Is this going to be a new sort of like screen tag for you now? The percussion don.
I think it might be, yeah. I've been ordained by the bishop that is James.
Bishop Quiet Pill the first.
Trust.
All right. Well, no, it was awesome. I really like that beat. I could write bars to that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can immediately hear a melody in your head on that, and it sounds like quite R&B as well.
It could be R&B, yeah. I was thinking like rap bars, because that's what I was going for, but it could be either.
Also, some of the chords and the synths together reminded me of Africa by Toto. Just throwing that out there.
James is saying, quiet, what do you call it? Spending most of my life.
Gang's Paradise.
I'll tell you what was my mental inspiration was True Colors by Cyndi Lauper.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Okay.
So that was kind of where I was trying to capture that kind of a vibe.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's like a very far out
See
like sort of
true colors.
improvisation, or not improvisation. What's the word I'm looking for? Inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely hear it with those toms and the percussion and everything.
Yeah. That's probably why I put all that reverb in, to make it sound a bit more 80s.
I like it. I like it.
Me too.
I want to hear some bars on it.
Cool. It'll come.
We'll whip it out in a fortnight. Is Bars Week again on the 11th. So
Yeah. Part of
Game
me's
on.
thinking like we'll do like all the instrumentals, and then like when wave 2 of COVID hits, we'll just have like another 3 months to do some bars.
when it all goes to shit again in like November in winter.
Yeah.
All right.
Down, do some bars. All right, cool.
Let's
James-
listen to The Quiet Pill, James Finberg production for tonight. Yeah, and check back in a moment. I see your true colours shining through. Okay, I always like what James calls his files, so this one's called Space Disco Glen. Of course. Why would it be called anything else? Makes perfect sense. Okay, let's go. Lovely offbeat hi-hats. Getting me hype already. Ha, 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 ha. Ooh. Ooh. Nice bass there. There's some kind of like rain stick or like white noise or something just texturing everything. It's very nice. And this feels like it's building something. We're like, oh, nice little clap drop. Flanged white noise. Nice. I like the congas in the background there as well. It's just building and building. Sly bass. It's true, innit? Piano solo, interesting. Why not? Why not? I love that sound. it's on like this. Okay, well, I'm enjoying it. We've got 30 seconds left. Let's see it out. Yeah, I beat the chill. Okay, we'll do the fade out. There you go. Lovely. Yeah, it is a bit like Ibiza chill out, like chill lounge. Cookies and cream. Wait, let me jump in Discord. Alright, safe.
Wow. I really swear word love that. Yeah. I'm so sorry.
It sounded big.
It's fine, by the way, guys. I try not to swear all the time on my YouTube channel, but there's definitely not a rule. I definitely swear a lot. Yeah. So you're all good.
I just wanted to give out my bait card to James for not once, but I'm pretty sure 2 or 3 times getting you to fade out his rhythms. It's like the easiest thing to do on a tune before you bounce it, and he still doesn't do it. Just such a part. Got you DJing on the thing. But yeah,
it's also the classic that we all come up with a tune that's 2, maybe 3 minutes long, often less than a minute. Finberg's out here with 5-minute tunes every time.
Yeah. Even if he wants to put it as a radio mix or a stream mix, then just do a fade out. It's so easy to do. Anyway, that was my
man doesn't fade out his own rhythms. There you go.
There you go.
Every second is as valuable as the last.
You just got to just keep that pressure on. Keep the presence.
Bishop James, he gets the bait card removed because I like that response.
I love how he is just a bishop now. That's it. So my favourite bits, my favourite little textures in there. So I really like the whatever that sinking sound was. I don't know how to describe it. That kind of thing.
Yeah, there was a lot of good sounds. I like that. I don't know what you called it. I think you called it a white noise. That just kind of record sound in the background.
Yes, bruv, we've got some beats guy saying, "Can I email you a beat for you to react?" Yes, 100%, bruv.
Man, Jixv Beats.
What I would say, Jixv, if that's how we pronounce it. Apologies if not. Find the link to the Discord. Join the Discord. Get chatting on there, and and then you can definitely get involved, bruv.
Okay,
more the merrier.
So big up Stefano.
Yeah, big up Stefano.
Each and every time. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, using white noise in the mix of a tune is pretty daring, because white noise is by definition is every frequency at an equal volume. So it's in a way it kind of would kill your mix, but then with a flanger on it.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just added such a texture. It was and it added attention. It was you could tell something was building because of the white noise. I thought.
Definitely. I think it's so key to house and techno and everything. You need that, and it kind of really transitions every 4 beats, every 4 bars or something. And I think it almost sounded like it was continuous, so it just really just kind of sat with you, and it gives it a lot of air.
Yes,
I like it. All the perfect to rave to.
Totally. Yeah, so sorry, Jixv, if the link isn't in the description of this video, I need to address that. I don't think I've added it in yet. But look at the latest, the upload from yesterday on this channel, the Terraria video definitely has the Discord link in the description. Join up on there, and then drop me a message on this. There's a music channel in the Discord as well. So James says he needs to add some crashes, stops, and a lead part. Oh yeah, so James was saying he wants to add a solo piano. That would be quite interesting, wouldn't it? That would complete the transition to Ibiza.
Needs to bring some Botterby on that.
That kind of piano part with just yep, we're clubbing.
Yeah, I could drop some piano on that. That'd be good. Maybe that's what
Yeah.
we need to do. Like for one of the
That's it.
sessions, we add a part to someone else's track.
Beat swap. Beat swap
Beat
week.
swap.
Okay, should we do
I'm on a
beat?
beat swap.
Maybe we should do beat swap next week, and then we should do bars the week after, on the 11th. Yeah.
I'm on it. I also want it to be a reggae week, but I'm on it.
Oh yeah, we should do a reggae week. We talked about that a while ago, didn't we?
Mm.
Okay, so
But it's not a hurry.
well we
I
can.
imagine we've got at least 3 more weeks. The 3.
So we could do beat swap next week, or we could do reggae next week. Bars is kind of locked in for the 11th. So yeah, whichever one we do next week, we'll do the other one on the 18th, or whatever it is.
Cool.
All right, sick.
That's it. I really love like all the textures, all the percussion in that, and
Yeah.
you know, I love a you know, a tech house little shuffle. It's it's so good.
So have you got Jax V?
Hopefully Jax V is gonna hit the Discord some point soon. In fact, we got a welcome. Yep, Jax V Beats has just joined in the Discord. That's big in the game. So what I can do now is we'll get chatting, bruv. Like, send me some beats on Discord. I'll get chatting to you anyway. We'll sort that out. Oh, in fact, look, here we go. He sent a link to a SoundCloud. Big in the game. So here we go. Here's Jax V's rhythm. I'm gonna leave the Discord. Hold on. Nice. Nice synth. Let's crank it. Really nice. Yeah, man. Gonna get a drop. Alright, yeah, I like it. I like that little bang. That was a nice sound. It's a great flute sample as well.
Yo, Charlie, where you at?
Ooh. Very nice. Bang. Yeah, man. Oh, I hate to say it, Finberg, but look, Jax V's even faded out his own rhythm. He's put his own fade out on his own beat. What more can I say? What a great late arrival. That's fantastic. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for joining in. And like, now you're on the Discord, maybe you should get down with the weekly challenges, bruv. Like, I hope Jax V. I'm gonna assume that that's right. That's how we're pronouncing it. for now until corrected. But yeah, what a rhythm. What a rhythm. Ba-ding.
Yo.
Yo. Pretty jokes, right? That was
Yeah.
a pleasant surprise.
It was a good
Big
beat.
up.
I like it. Yeah, big up Jack's beat. One thing I
Yeah.
want to say is the structure I loved, and the chaos snare. I was like just all over the place. I love when there's just like loads of snares in like a 4-bar loop, and they're not necessarily on the 2 and the 4.
Yeah.
So I was just like, big up that. Yeah, like you said, the samples, the sounds, the flute things, just all of it. So I was singing along. I was just sitting there, just like vibing. So yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
want
was
to know
good
how
vibe.
to pronounce.
Oh, it's Javi, he says.
Jack's beat.
Jabby.
Oh, okay, cool. Big up,
I
man,
mean,
like Javi.
The one negative I have to call out though, and
Yeah,
I'm
go
really
for it.
sorry for doing this, but you faded out your own beat. Just to mix it up.
No. See, I'll give props to fading out your own beat, but I'll also not give negatives for not fading out if you have a good enough reason. And just man, don't fade out my own beats is a good enough reason for me. So yeah, big up Javi.
I thought, yeah, it's a nice rhythm. Just, yeah, very good.
I think the one of the highlights for me was that flute during the drop. That oh man, that is so catchy. That is really
It is,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to hear more from Javi. I want to hear if he's versatile. Does he do other styles?
It was well mixed as well. I mean, it was quite quiet. Like, I guess it needs like a limiter, but it was like once I turned it up, it's like really well mixed.
Sick.
Nice.
Yeah.
At least in these headphones, like the flute was cutting through, bass was
Well, it
nice
sounded
and
good here
deep
as well,
and
yeah.
round. Yeah. Yeah, very nice.
Right.
What a nice little surprise. Thank you very much for joining in, Javi, and like see you next week, innit?
Yeah, definitely come and join us next week and make another beat.
Yeah. On the clock.
Voice in the Discord as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to hear. I want to. Was that done on the clock? I don't know if it was, but if not, next time get in on the clock. I want to see what you can do in 3 hours.
So it's like it's at 8 p.m. start on a Thursday evening in terms of UK time. 8 p.m. start.
Yeah.
So
like,
check in then. I don't know what
Google
time
that.
that will be on your in your time zone wherever you are, but yeah, safe. And yeah, no, really cool. And yeah, I guess I'll play my rhythm once more and then we'll call it for the night and on to next week.
Sick.
Oh, for everyone that's
Yeah,
new to the
man.
thing and hasn't already heard me say this, subscribe the thing, like the thing. Just yeah, you know what to do. Come on, you've been on YouTube. You ain't amateurs. You know how to get involved. Oh yeah. Also, I got a new one as well. You see that little button next to the subscribe? There's a little bell. Click that, yeah, so you get the notifications.
That's definitely not a new one, but if it's new on you, then
It's a new one from me. I haven't said to click the bell before.
True.
But yeah, I've got 3 things: like, subscribe, and click the bell.
you're like a
It's a good one, man.
A YouTuber by
Especially if you
proxy.
Trust me, man.
Set it to personalized, and then you never miss a music making Thursday people session.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the Nico conspiracy? I need to hear more about
This is just when like we start suddenly talking about UFOs.
Oh
what's my
yeah.
Wait, no,
Yeah, so
but
my
we already went off piste earlier. What did we suddenly start talking about? Get your own back. And not much of a conspiracy, but definitely an off piste shenanigan.
Yeah, but my conspiracy for this time, yeah, during the week.
You
I was
actually
reading
have
about-
one. Okay, amazing. Go on.
All day, man. I'm not even working right now. This is a full-time job for me. So, yeah, they've discovered like the magnetic poles are getting weaker, and some people are saying that there's going to be a big pole switch. Other people are saying that it's how the aliens locate this planet before they do what aliens do. I'm not going to speculate because
Well, I've heard about the pole switching before. The alien stuff,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think, is probably nonsense. But
Yeah,
I
there's
have
also
heard
some
that
other-
there's theories about the fact that the poles will just, like, they move ever so slightly, don't they? And there's kind of like a tension, and as they move, they suddenly reach a snapping point, and then they just switch.
Yeah.
It's
And
the
it's just
theory.
gonna,
I don't know if that's like scientifically agreed upon or not, but I know I've heard that before.
Yeah. Well, I'll
Yeah,
I'll
is it
let
because of
people do their own
5G?
scientific- It might be. It's
5G's
Dominic
fucking
Cummings.
with our magnetic fucking spectrum.
Trust.
First it was headaches, then it was nosebleeds, and now it's a magnetic pulse.
Yeah, exactly.
Trust. 5G thing is no joke. But yeah, big up Javi as well. I see he's in New York, so whatever time this is in New York, remember the time 3 hours before that and get involved.
Yeah, 8 p.m. UK I think is like 2 p.m. in New York. Is it 6 hours difference between London and New York? I think so. Who knows? Anyway, safe. I'll play my rhythm and then maybe we'll jump on Discord to say goodnight after that.
Let's do that.
Cool.
Sweet. Alright. So, here it is. Once again, a tune based on the sample of cracking open a can of beer. It's not playing. Oh, there we go. Start that again. Something went awry. I talked over it. Okay. This is classic Dank. Bit of a silly ending, that. But yeah, I feel like there's potential in this tune. I'd like to write some lyrics over it. Not to rap. I think you'd sing over this one. I think one would sing over it, and I'd like to make another section. I think here between this sort of the start of the second chorus, and then when we get to the outro with the synth, where it starts to explore a bit more. I'd like some kind of break section there around this bar 57, and then come back into the chorus with the kind of expanded upon synth line to finish it, or maybe even have another chorus and then go to the expanded synth line for the like outro. But yeah, like all in all, it come together. Little cheeky can click sample went a long way. Yo.
Yo, that was sick.
Yo. Yeah,
There's
your
so
sounds
much I
like...
missed on that. Yeah,
Nice.
sorry.
Yeah. I've been like seen it and heard it now. It's like so detailed. You've got loads of things going on. I'm quite surprised you managed to get that done in the time we had.
Safe.
But
It's
very
mostly
impressed.
looped. It's not
Yeah,
a lot.
I like all the sounds though.
Yeah.
No, I like all the sounds. I don't even know what I want to pick out, but like there's a lot of nice sounding pads, leveled really well. Like everything just the bits that needed prominence were coming out in the right moments.
Thanks.
But yeah, it does sound like a like intro music or something. I can hear it in the background of your streams. Put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you said somewhere you've got to put it in Terraria.
Yeah, it's
I think-
definitely gonna be fitting for like video game montages with that spacey, alien-y kind of like spooky sound.
Or guitar building montages.
Yeah.
I really love how you've got in your breathing sample in there. And
The breathing?
It sounds like a breath, isn't it?
Oh, it's just the can opening. Yeah. This.
No, the can's separate to the can's like the, but there's like you. Or is that just the can? Is
I
that
think
just
there's
part of the
3
can?
parts of the can samplers. Yeah.
James is asking how many tracks have you got excluding aux and buses? Do you even use?
I
aux
don't.
and
I'm
buses?
really
I swear you never
lazy.
do.
I never use auxes and buses. I just like rely on my computer being powerful enough for me to just fucking copy and paste things across all the tracks. So what have I got here? So I've got these 2 pads are both like synced up. They're like doing the same thing. But the one's panned left, one's panned right. And then you've got like this verse pad, which is actually more, it's just an organ part. So that's 3. Then you've got the bass, which is the same throughout. Then there's like the lead and the lead reverb are 2 separate tracks. So that the reverb's pan different to the dry signal. But they're both playing the same part. And then there's like a quieter version of the lead that just has the reverb baked into it for the bridge.
See, can I?
So that's only 7 instrument tracks, and then all the rest, I guess I treated the can clicking thing like percussion. But I think, I don't think it's breath down. I think it's like, there's 3 parts to the sound. There's the initial, as soon as the can's first opened, it goes kss. Then you have the main release of air where you push a bit harder and it goes tsh. And then finally the when you open it. Kss, tss.
It sounds so good. Like it felt like I was.
Yeah, it does sound sick.
I could hear it sounded like someone was breathing.
Cool.
And it really held the time as well. And it just at one point it was almost like my own breathing was like in time to the song, and I was like, oh my god, this is cool, so hypnotic.
Amazing. Yeah, that's cool. It was kind of fortunate because I just thought it'd be a funny thing to start, so I just recorded it, and then I like looped it at 120 BPM, which is just the default, and it just like what I'd recorded was 3 beats at 120, like.
Yeah.
So I was like,
James is asking what mic you use to record the can.
Oh, this classic one that I think Nico just left it here one day. It's the SE Magneto.
Classic.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah.
That's good.
So I just did that at the start of the session. I mean, it's all there. Just go back, rewatch the whole stream. You can see the whole process.
One thing I wanted to say about the aux things is what I do is I set up, like, obviously I only need to do it once, but I set up my aux where so there's 4 channels, and then all of the tracks go into like one stereo pair, and then the reverb from the percussion goes into another stereo pair, the reverb from the melodic instruments goes into another stereo pair,
Mm-hmm.
and then the 3 of those will go into another stereo pair, and then that's the instrumental bus. And then I do the same with the vocals, except for instead of percussion and melodic, I do the lead and backing vocals. And then what you can do once you've got that set up in one project, every time I start a new project, I just import data
Templates.
from another session. Yeah. So it just like imports it, and all the reverbs and EQs are already in there. So I just change the reverb I want for the percussion instrument, the reverb for the melodic instrument, reverb for the lead vocal, reverb for the backing vocal. It's like done.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you will have to do it once. But yeah, it's a thing.
I know. I should do it. I learned how to do it at uni, and then I was just like, cool. Just gonna
And when you told me,
do it
that's
the
the other thing,
shortcut
'cause
way.
you told me about doing the reverb swapped, and then I just added so they all go into the reverb channel, and on the ones that are doing reverbs, the left and right channel are just swapped. So it just, as you said, it will put the reverb in the opposite side as where you've panned it.
It's such a cheeky trick, and like,
Yeah.
I would in this case, I didn't even do it very far. They're like, it's like 28 out of 100. to each
That's,
side.
that's all you need, man.
But often, like with like a electric guitar, if you've like got loads of guitar already, and then you have a guitar solo on top, and you want to really separate the lead from all of the like rhythm guitar, it like works so well to just do them hard right and hard left. Just have tons of reverb hard right, and then like only the dry signal hard left, and it's like the rest of your mix is somewhere, and then this guitar is just somewhere else.
I like that.
Yeah. It's a very cheeky trick. I've done it on some like bits of backing vocals as well. It's just basically if you've already done all the EQing you can and it's still not separated enough, just make the reverb wider.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, no, it was a fun week this week. I enjoyed having no theme as well, actually, and just being like, fuck it, make a beat out of a can.
Freestyle.
Freestyle week, yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Awesome stuff. And big up all of our new musicians.
I know, yeah,
The one
Javi.
with the most contribution. We got Javi, James, Daniel, me. I think it's most. Yeah, big up to 6.
Yeah, it's true. It's confusing now that we've got 2 Daniels, 2 Jameses.
2 Daniels and 2 Jameses. Yeah.
Yeah. I
And
think
99's just woken up.
yeah, either like oh man. Yeah,
It's the fun.
either Javi or Nico, one of you has to change your name to the other. So then we're just like 3 pairs.
Or I'm sticking to me.
There you go. Well, that settles that. Oh, 99, yeah, just woke up deep.
Awesome. Well, that was awesome fun, and can't wait for next week.
Indeed, yeah. See you all next week, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Take care. Well, not see you, unfortunately. That's why we're doing this thing.
I'll send selfies with the track.
Well, maybe we should have a little discussion about production values. Maybe we should be getting on Zoom calls in between. It'd be funny, wouldn't it? If we could see people. Because the whole last hour of this stream has just been my head in the corner of a screen and just like a still Pro Tools project. So I feel like I could definitely get more like going on the screen.
I think we could do it all through Discord. We can all do video share, can't we?
Yeah, that's true, actually.
I can, yeah.
Just do.
Also, I was going to say, we could do a production day where you have the same stems and everyone mixes it, say what they did.
Oh, yes.
Wow, that would be an interesting. Yeah, all right, I'm into that. That's a whole nother concept.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
cool. All right,
Awesome.
sweet. Well, take care, guys. Nice one.
Take care.
Later, guys.
Peace.
Stay safe.
Bye.
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 Burp. Pardon me. All right. Yeah. Good session today. Good session. I think I'm gonna play a little bit of Project Zomboid. I want to start a new Panic the Mechanic run because we found out last time just how horribly difficult that build is. So if anyone's interested, stick around for some Project Zomboid. I'll start that stream in 10 minutes, something like that. Otherwise, thank you for watching Thursday Music Making People once again. And we'll see you next week. Peace.